Hi there, welcome to Seasons Change. My name is Luann. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 30 of the most noticeable shortages in my area. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a food shortage update. And what I'm going to do is give you a list of 30 of the most noticeable shortages in my area. That way you can do a little comparison and see if you're noticing the same shortages in your area. If you'll list in the comments where you're from, what similar shortages you have, or any shortages that I didn't list. This helps everyone that views these type of videos because we can scroll down in the comments section and pick up on any trends that may be happening across our nation or actually around the world. Now this video is actually taking place the weekend before the 2021 inauguration. There are a lot of things in the news that are surrounding that day, and you can check that out for yourself. I'm not going to get into it during this video, but I'm not sure if all of these unknowns and the vibe that is in the air is what may have contributed to these shortages, or if this is just a rolling trend. I did do a similar video to this back in the fall where I listed 25 items that you may want to stock up now because I noticed a lot of shortages happening consistently over several weeks. Now the same thing is happening here. I've noticed all of these shortages taking place, some of them still happening since my very first video in the fall. I'll link that down below in the description box in case you want to check that out. And I'm sure you're going to see that there's a lot of similarities. That's why I believe that this is not due to the holidays. This is not due to the tensions that are in the air surrounding the inauguration. I do believe that that may have contributed to it a little bit, but there's definitely some consistencies happening regardless of the reason. These just might be 30 items that if they're not short in your area yet, you may want to start stocking up on them now. Now, I am not encouraging panic buying in any way. This is all about just being prepared if you notice any trends, which is what this video is all about. That's why it's so important if you'll help us all out by listing down below any similar shortages that you're seeing in your area. That way we can take a look at different regions and what maybe we can expect headed our way. Well, enough of all the talk. Let's jump right into that list. Okay, so the very first item is peanut butter. You've seen this before. Very slim selections. There's plenty of the specialty peanut butters, but when it comes to the plain old regular peanut butter, there's very, very few selection. Next up is the dressings. These are salad dressings, very slim pickings. Another thing that I noticed, and this has been a gradual build, is all of the condiments and pickles. Here we're looking at the instant rice and the regular cooked rice. Here's what's left of the dry beans. And moving on down is the boxed macaroni and cheese. And the instant dinners are coming up next. These are things like hamburger helper and all of the dry side pastas. Here are the pizza sauces and the crust. And this is going to fall right in line with our pasta sauces that we'll get to in a little bit. But first up, here are the canned tomatoes. This is everything from diced, chopped, whole, just any kind of canned tomatoes. Now here's the pasta sauces. The biggest holes that I've seen from the very beginning are in the Alfredo cream sauces. But now we're seeing a lot of it in the tomato sauces as well. Here's the canned meat section. Very picked over. This is the lowest that I've seen it since I started filming.
And I just wanted to point out that that can of salmon there is now $7.78. Here are the canned beans, very picked over as well. And this is what's left of our ramen noodles. And I just want to point out, this grocery store usually does a very good job at keeping all of their shelves stocked and at least fronted. And all of these empty cases just points out how quickly these items are being bought up. Here's the sugar. And the flour. That one little section right down the middle is all there is of the all-purpose flour. The items to the left are actually tortilla flours. Now, someone mentioned they were having a hard time finding marshmallows. This is what ours looks like. And here are the corn and maple syrups, or should I just say maple syrups. The white clear Karo corn syrups are all gone. Here's what our cereal aisle looks like. And this is the sodas or pop, whatever you call it, and the store brands just aren't doing very well at all. Here's some more of that store brand struggle. And we do have about 4 selections of Coke brand. You're looking at Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Orange, and Sprite. Here's what our toilet paper and paper towel section looks like. First up is the paper towels. We do have some. They're just very picked over. And this is the toilet paper side. Now we're at the dry pet food, and this is going to go for cat food and dog food. We're running lower and lower each week. I actually had a clip from the grocery store the week before this one was filmed, but I decided not to add it, but you can definitely see a progression happening here. Here is our frozen potatoes. This one little section here is only French fries and tater tots. And someone had mentioned they went to several different stores and could not find the hash brown patties. Well, we have none in our freezer section either. These are the frozen fruits and berries. There's more empty shelves than there are full shelves. Here's just a once over of our frozen vegetable section. There's a lot of holes in there as well, especially in the corn. And these are just the general frozen snack foods. Not a lot to choose from. And here is our bread section. We have the organics and specialty breads, but regular breads, not so much. And then here's a glance at just the regular frozen TV dinner type foods.
So there is a list of the 30 most noticeable shortages in my area, and I'm very anxious to hear what you're seeing in your area. So remember, just drop a little comment down below. Tell us what state you're from and what you're noticing in your grocery stores. Maybe you're not noticing anything at all, and that would be great news. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I want to invite you one more time to do so. And if you don't want to subscribe, can you at least hit the like button or the dislike button down below, because it helps get this video out there to other people that may be interested. Thanks again for sticking around, and thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, but in the meantime, stay strong, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.